Hey guys, it's me, your friendly media nerd, and I got some Battlefield co-op gameplay. That's not the topic of this video, of course. Like I said, this is my new style from Me Nerd's Thoughts On, and today my Me Nerd's Thoughts on Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3. Now, a while ago I did a video like this using Halo Reach gameplay. I didn't like it. I'm gonna try again. Basically, I'm just gonna try to state facts here. Battlefield 3, I like it. I really do. But as I found when I play the multiplayer, it's not that engrossing and addicting as the formula for, Call of Duty's gameplay. I mean, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, Call of Duty 4, oh man, that game cemented the type of gameplay that it is required for, high octane, fast paced shooters when it comes to both the campaign and the multiplayer. Uh, so Modern Warfare, I'll admit it. I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan in the world. You know, I I'm not likely to go to Call of Duty XP or anything like that. I'd rather go to a Battlefield thing because I like Battlefield more. But that's neither here nor there. Actually, because mostly I'm just trying to talk about facts here. I'm trying to tell you guys the truth. Really, I'm disgusted by both Call of Duty fanboys and Battlefield fanboys because uh, yeah, I'm a huge Battlefield fan, but I am disgusted in how because it's basically like Coke or Pepsi. It's really about that. What do you like better? You know, to me, like say for Coke and Pepsi, let's just take that all the way. For the pops, I really can't taste the difference between Coke or Pepsi. Some people can, I can't. Uh, Sometimes, but it doesn't mean but it's all in the brand. What brand do you want to go with? Do you want to go with Call of Duty, and their style of gameplay and their style of making games, or do you want to go with Battlefield and Dice's style of making games and how they do it? Because both companies have said in interviews that they're not trying to compete with each other. All they're trying to do is just make games that they want to play. The gameplay you're watching right here is how Dice wants to play video games, and I have to agree. I like this style of gameplay. Because it makes you feel more immersed. Basically, here's how it is. Do you like being a lone wolf? If you like being a lone wolf, you're a part of a team, but you're not. But you're still lone wolfing it. You're still basically like a mercenary. Then get Call of Duty, because Call of Duty enjoys the heck out of that gameplay. I mean, every game mode you are a mercenary. You are on a team, but that's not even it. You're not really a part of a team. You're a lone wolf. Your team's just helping you get points, and that's it. So yeah. And in Battlefield, you feel like you're on a squad. You feel like you're in a war, and that is something I completely enjoy about this game and the game franchise is how it always makes you feel like you're a part of a, a league squad, and that your squad by yourselves can change the course of the entire battle, whether you're playing on the PC with 64 players or as I am on the Xbox with 24. It doesn't really matter, you still can change the fate of the entire battle based on the squad. Now, it does suck to be getting owned by a really good squad, but it feels so good to be that squad, to change the course of the entire battle based on the fact that you're in a good squad and there's good communication going on. Now, what I have to give Call of Duty for, is Call of Duty on the consoles has more people using mics, just like Halo. But what I've experienced in Battlefield 3, at least so far, at the time, at the date of this video's release, not that many people are using mics. I gotta say, everybody's just basically all silent, giving everybody the silent treatment. And that may be because in Call of Duty, in Battlefield, you can only voice chat with your squad members, but it's still completely annoying that barely no one is using mics right now. I know later on people will, but like Call of Duty, that's what I give Call of Duty is that, like Call of Duty, you can talk to your whole team. There's banter going on. You can talk crap to each other. It's fun. That's why I gotta say that Battlefield is more for, feeling like, getting in that simulation, feeling immersed. But Call of Duty is more of a party game where it's all about just having laughs and, chugging back a few beers if you're over 21 and just having fun. That's really it. And plus, in Call of Duty, you can do 2-player online. You can have you and another buddy, 2-player online like in Black Ops, which I really like. But you can't do that in Call of Duty because every game mode in Call of Duty is 1-player. Even the co-op, which I thought would have been greatly, done better if they allowed you to have local, because not everybody has online. They got to realize that. And I really want to play with my friend, just have them come over and do like a co-op mission like this or something. But no, you can't. Maybe because again, DICE is still, even to this day, yeah, they've had the 2 Bad Company games and stuff like that, but even to this day, they're not really used to, making games for consoles. They're still getting hang of it, so I can't really blame them for that. They're not really used to it. Whereas Call of Duty, their main market is the consoles. Yeah, they have the PC versions, but that's not their main market. Their main market is the Xbox and the PS3s. And for Treyarch, the Nintendo Wii's too, because Treyarch supports Nintendo Wii, which I give them all the credit for. And that's why I don't like Infinity Ward that much. But anyway, but that's neither here nor there, because the Wii, I will admit, does suck, but pointing at the screen is a lot easier to aim because I can just point where I want to shoot. But anyway, the games are amazing. They are both amazing, and whatever ones you choose, I really don't care at this point. I used to say you have to get Battlefield, and I used to give Call of Duty all the crap. And I know that when I play Call of Duty games, for anyone out there who listens to my voice and goes, "Oh, I've heard him on Xbox Live before," yeah, I'm sorry, because when I'm in Call of Duty game, I might be bitch talking about Call of Duty, but that's mostly because it pisses me off. Yes, the games are fun, the gameplay is solid, but where Battlefield rocks, because you can hide places and the maps are so big that you can get a chance to breathe and come up with a strategy. Call of Duty, it just thrusts you in there. And if you're not up to snuff with the best of the players, you're gonna die a lot. And it's just, yeah, it just pisses me off to no end to just spawn and die, spawn and die, spawn and die. Because I will admit it here, I'm not the best Call of Duty player out there. Like, literally, my highest my highest kill streak that I can get is a, what is it, like 3-4 kill streak, whatever it is. Yeah, the UAV in Black Ops. Yeah, I really can't get that high of a. Okay, it's a point streak now. You don't need to tell me in the comments. I know. It's a point streak now. I know in the recon thing you can, in the recon strike package, your point streak does continue after you die, which is helpful, because those are the ones I like. I like getting radar and stuff, but that's something I have to admit about Call of Duty. See, that's why I say that my favorite shooting franchise is Halo, because it gets everything right. Halo, everything is fair, and that's what I want in shooting games, in first-person shooters. Battlefield, the same way, everything's fair. Call of Duty, not so much. Not so much. It's more of an ego thing, Call of Duty, you get the big guns, and yeah, nothing's really fair. There's no balance and counterbalancing in Call of Duty, or at least so far as I've found. Because how can there be a balancing act in Call of Duty when the Model 1887s are back, and I'm pretty sure that even with them patched and everything, you can still pretty much go on a raping spree with those things, and it's just unfair. It's not really like a balancing act like in games like Halo or Battlefield. It's just really annoying. But my personal opinions aside, onto those guns and the balancing act and the so-called balancing act in, you know, Modern Warfare, because again, Infinity Ward always says, "Oh no, we care about what our fans say." No, you don't. You haven't listened to me. I told you. I emailed you after after I played Modern Warfare. I emailed you a bunch of times. Don't bring back the Model 1887s, because I knew you were gonna make a third one. Modern Warfare 3 sold so well, and there was a cliffhanger that obviously you're gonna make a third one. No. Oh, they don't listen to me. Mostly because I'm just probably a minority. We listen to our fans if you're part of the majority. If you're part of the minority, we don't fucking care. But it doesn't matter, really. I gotta stop. Okay. Here's how it is. Battlefield 3 is a team playing game. You feel like you're part of a team, whether in your co-op or you're in multiplayer. You always feel like you're part of a team. There's no free-for-all in this game, because if there was a free-for-all game match, that would be awesome. Yes, one person, because especially on the PC version, I'd love that. Please, someone out there, mod the game or something to add a free-for-all game match, because I want to see how you could possibly go free-for-all, especially in the PC version where you're going up against 64 players. That's just a freaking dream of mine. That, and I want survival mode. I want survival mode against raptors. I saw raptors in the freaking cover of the game. I want to see raptors. I want to see you go up against dinosaurs. So someone please out there, if a modder is listening to me and you can mod Battlefield, do that. Give me Dino survival mode in co-op. That would be fucking awesome. You don't even know. I would jizz all over my screen so fucking fast. Because damn, that would be awesome. But this video's getting close to the end, and I just got to wrap it up, so I'll just do a quick summary here. Battlefield, team playing game. Get Battlefield if you like team playing games. But if you want the ultimate, get both games, like I have. Because then basically when you look at the cases, you can decide which one do you want to play. Which one are you in the mood for? If you have a bunch of friends over, I highly recommend Call of Duty. It is just, that insane. You can pass the controllers around, do 2 players online, everybody gets a chance to play the game. And it's fun. And you get to bitch talk little racist 13-year-olds and 12-year-olds on the game, so that's fun too. But if you're alone and you want to feel like you are a soldier, Battlefield. Highly recommend Battlefield. So yeah, I guess those are all my thoughts on those 2 games, and I hope you've enjoyed this gameplay, and I hope to do more of these kind of videos. So yeah, see you guys later.